Episode 4 of Gyeongseong Creature starts with a flashback of Chalok's mother telling her the magic of a bond between two people. The narration overlays clips of Gyeongseong making his way to the rooftop in time to save Chalok from a soldier. Meanwhile, Ishikawa sends his soldiers after the people who set off the fireworks. The man who was tailing Gyeongseong tells Ishikawa that he lost track of Gyeongseong. We then see how Gyeongseong prepared for his excursion to the hospital. Sachimoto said he wanted to help Gyeongseong rescue Myeong-jar, and Jun-del joins in because one of his comrades has been taken to the hospital as well. Now, on the rooftop, Chalok calls the kids to come out of the vent. Gyeongseong is annoyed that he's being asked to get a bunch of kids out of the hospital. Chalok's father, Jang-won, says they need to get off the roof first and talk later. Inside, the soldiers find the Dr. Chalok killed and raise the alarm. The kids are brought back to Chalok's hideout. Chalok and her father are introduced to Jun-del and Sachimoto, but Gyeongseong hides the latter's identity. The Korean cleaner helping Chalok is also there. They realize that the kids have been given some kind of shot as an experiment and not all of them survived. Gyeongseong insists on focusing on his own problems, but one glare from Chalok has him helping the kids anyway. The group uses cleaning carts to get the kids to Sachimoto's art room. One of the kids spots Sachimoto's drawings and screams. Taesang reveals to Chalok that the Japanese man is Sachimoto. Back in the hideout, Jun-del notices Jang-won wearing a necklace. He says Chalok made those necklaces for her parents when she was 12. It's the same one the woman who was turned into the monster was wearing. Chalok shows Sachimoto the drawing he made of her mother a year ago and asks if he knows where she is. Sachimoto lies and tells Chalok he doesn't know where she is, which makes Chalok upset. Gyeongseong then gives his clothes to one of the taller boys and tells him to pretend to be the driver of the rickshaw they came in on. A soldier tells his supervisor about hearing a scream in Sachimoto's room. They investigate but find the place empty. They come across Sachimoto and the cleaner pushing cleaning carts, but the carts are empty. The kids are already on their way out, exiting the hospital just as a guest for director Akiro enters in a car. The kids reach the pawn shop and the boy gives a note to Mrs. Na. She helps all the kids out. Director Akiro meets with his guest, who turns out to be Lady Mita. She tells him Gyeongseong is inside the hospital. The cleaner and Sachimoto go back to their posts to avoid more suspicion. Gyeongseong tells Chalok she can leave since she found Myeong-jar's whereabouts, but she insists on fulfilling her promise to him. They head to the roof and enter the air vent again. Before going down, Jun-del uses a sword to kill the soldiers tied up on the roof. From the neighboring building, a soldier spots his sword and raises the alarm. They arrive to see the dead bodies with a written message declaring Korea's independence. All the soldiers are roused and told to look for the intruders. Lady Mita tells Akiro to take care of the situation while protecting what's hers. She's apparently referring to Myeong-jar and her baby. Soldiers drag the woman out of her cell and bring her to another part of the building. Downstairs, the monster seems to figure out how to use the elevator. So when the soldiers who dropped Myeong-jar off try to leave, the lift arrives with an unexpected surprise. The creature wreaks on them. Hearing this, Akiro heightens security on all the paths going downstairs. Hiding in a nearby room are the 4 intruders, who heard the gunshots as well. Since they can't use the stairs, they decide to use a chute meant for sending surgical gowns to the laundry room. One of the soldiers finds the open vent on the roof and heads inside. The foursome reaches the laundry chute and go down it, but the soldier catches up to them. A fight ensues and Jun-del seems to escape in the chaos. Ultimately, Gyeongseong shoots the soldier, but the wound he suffered before opens up in the process. Meanwhile, Colonel Kato is informed that the creature is trying to reach the higher levels of the building. Chalok fixes up Gyeongseong's wound. Jang-won then suggests they search for Myeong-jar separately, with Gyeongseong and Chalok searching the second-level basement while he checks the third. They do so. When Chalok goes to check something, Gyeongseong notices dead bodies of soldiers nearby. Something large is coming towards him and Gyeongseong is now face to face with the monster.